我是你们的主持人文琪 ，and this is Senor Eduardo Euba. Today we're going to make
Spanish omelette, tortilla de patatas.
Please tell us what we need to make this
Basic
dish.
ingredients are potatoes,
Eggs,
and onion.
onions.
Some people don't like onion, and they would not add onion to the omelette, but for me
Even in Spain.
it is essential. And then, of course, we will be using one of the pillars of Spanish cuisine, which is olive oil.
Olive oil,
Spanish olive oil, canayo, yes. Some salt. And another peculiar and very important product of Spanish cuisine, which is this pimentón de la vera. This is a traditional paprika, started to be produced in the 16th century by the monks of the monastery of Yuste in southwestern Spain, along with the olive oil, and they will bring a very unique flavor to our omelette or to whatever we do. If you use the olive oil for your salad or for anything you cook at home, it will have this Spanish touch because we are the largest producer and exporter of olive oil in the world.
I just can't wait. 我们现在在切我们的马铃薯跟洋葱，然后 Eduardo 很厉害，他一直用小刀在处理食材，我觉得非常的强。
It's impossible to understand Spain without understanding its food culture, right? Because food is central to our identity, and somehow the way we eat is a reflection of our personality. The best example of this is the tapas, or pinchos, as it is known in northern Spain, where I am from. They will rather talk about pinchos than tapas, but it's the same. Most of the time, you will eat your tapas or pinchos in a bar, along with some wine or with some beer, chatting and laughing with your friends, and going from one bar to the next one.
And to the next one, and to the next one.
Yeah, until your time. Spanish omelette is probably the number one tapa, the most traditional tapa if you eat just a small portion. But it may also be eaten at home, sitting at the table along with your family or friends with a plate. And Spanish omelette will go very well with salad or vegetables or Spanish ham. So you can eat it both ways, as a tapa or as a dish. This is extra virgin olive oil, which is the highest quality.
Yeah. 这是 EOV 初榨橄榄油. It smells so good.
It's coming, right?
It's coming. It's coming.
Frying time will be around 20 minutes.
Around 20 minutes.
When the potato and the onion get a nice golden color,
yes,
they're ready.
Actually, 刚问了 Eduardo 他最喜欢的 tapas 有哪一些，因为西班牙的 tapas 的文化太丰富了，但他说他真的很难给一些特别的名字，因为他喜欢的蛮多，但他喜欢特别像西班牙的西北的海边那边很喜欢有一些海鲜的 tapas， 然后他们有一个特色，都会加提鱼，他们沙拉加提鱼，然后吃其他的鱼排加提鱼，其他海鲜也都会加提鱼，他很喜欢这样子的料理。我现在加了洋葱。
All right.
Right.
In the book today is Spanish Iberico ham, which is no doubt
Iberico ham, 伊比利猪，伊比利火腿。
Yeah, the finest ham in the world, no
the
doubt.
Finest ham in the world.
No doubt, which comes from the particular breed of pigs autochthonous from Spain, the Iberico pig. After all this breeding period, the time for sacrificing the pig will come, and then there will be a very long and complex curation period. First salting, then hanging those legs for 2 to 4 years. It's not a cheap product, but it is excellent. if our audience wants to learn more about the Spanish Iberico ham, they might read this book, which has been edited this year by a Taiwanese.
By a Taiwanese.
By a Taiwanese woman who lives between Spain and Taiwan and who's a real expert about the Spanish ham. I've brought another book, which is a book of recipes written a few years ago by a Spanish chef who's working and living in Taiwan for a long time. And he's running one restaurant in Taipei and another one in Taichung.
现在我们的马铃薯跟番茄快好了，已经有超漂亮的金黄色。然后我们待会要把它过滤，先把油过滤掉，把料跟蛋混在一起之后，再继续去做烘蛋。I
think it has this golden color which I mentioned.
Yes.
So now we should turn it off and we will remove the extra olive oil.
Yes.
And then we will mix it with our eggs.
You don't have to be very strained, right?
No.
不用真的完全把它煨到就是很干。
All right.
Yay.
So then we will mix
Put it
it with the eggs.
我们刚刚把打散的蛋放到这个漂亮的大碗里，然后我们要把它混在一起。
And this will settle for 5 to 10 minutes. Some people won't do it and they will go straight to the frying pan, but I think this little trick, which I learned from my mother, it's good for our potato to be more juicy.
The paprika smells so good. There's
Yeah.
fruity and smoky flavor of it.
Yes. Coming from the 16th century, as I said. So you may wonder, am I going to find all this in Taiwan? Well, most of the products may be found in a supermarket
Maybe
or
international
in
supermarket like
yes, or Carrefour or
yeah.
this
Maybe
sort of stuff.
我们不想要让它烘到一个太超过的程度，我们要让它烘到刚刚好就好了。
Now, so we have our ingredients here.
Yes.
We stir a little bit
稍微搅一下就可以了。
in order to prevent sticking.
Yes. 稍微搅一下，然后去动它，让它不要粘在锅子上。面好像差不多了。
Yes.
We're going to flip it.
Yes.
接下来这个是考验经验跟技术的动作。哇，
All right.
很漂亮。
You have to pay attention to this move because it's a little delicate.
Yes.
It is the
We
only
don't want to break it.
the only delicate part of our cooking procedure, right?
Yes. Is the heat too hot now, or it should be this hot?
Yeah.
哦，现在锅子热到在冒烟。他说，就是稍微要这么热。这过程比我认知中的还快一点。I think that the process of frying this side is much shorter than what I know. So maybe I did it like too overcooked in the past.
All right.
So now it's done.
It's done. It's done.
We have to move it to the
Yes.
plate. Just gently slide it down. Slide
That's
it
it.
down.
That's it.
Okay.
That's our tortilla is ready.
Tortilla de patatas.
Yes, great. We have in Spain almost 100
Okay.
different protected geographical indications for wine, 30 for olive oil, and 26 for cheese. There are so many regions and so many grape varieties in Spain. There's a great diversity. And I've brought 3 bottles of wine from the region of Rioja, which is maybe the most famous.
Rioja.
It's a region in northern Spain. These wines and many others may be found in Taiwan, so no problem. And of course, this would go very well with our Spanish omelette.
Lovely. I can't wait to have it. The smell is so fruity.
So, from our Spain, this is our Spanish omelette, our tortilla de patatas.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel so you will not miss an episode from the Taste of Europe.